You're now live.
We are live.
I do.
Live.
I feel alive.
Feel alive. You're all orange.
I know. It's always a problem. It's a problem every morning. Getting dressed. It's a problem. What am I going to wear? I mean, you're wearing a beautiful dress. By the way, she looks fantastic today. She walks in and her dress is just like, I feel like she should be in like Dancing with the Stars. I mean, you've got the skirt for that.
It's like a fit and flare. It's cute.
Yeah,
and it is
really
from
cute.
my mom's my mom gave it to me. It was hers.
It's a hand-me-down from your mom.
Yeah, it's a hand-me-down.
I'd say it's a hand-me-up.
It's gorgeous.
You look awesome.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. She has
in good shape.
taste. Yeah.
So before we launch into whatever you were doing this weekend, so Sunday,
You killed your vacuum.
I killed my vacuum, but I didn't know it really is hard to kill, so we got that fixed. So in case anybody doesn't know this, the Riccar vacuum has a little button in the back that actually says reset.
That's cool.
Thermal reset, because I
Does
dragged
everyone
it all
have
the way
that?
to the
'Cause I have
vacuum
one.
store, bottom left of the back.
I'll have to look.
Yeah. So we're cleaning, we're blah, blah, blah. Finally, I'm like, I'm going to go to, I want to go get some plants because Maddie likes lavender. So I'm like, I got to replant that.
Oh, okay.
So I went to Roots and I got some
Wait,
lavender.
hang on. It's not lavender season yet.
I know. I just need to replant because my plant died and I needed to replant it. So, and I'm like, I saw this other thing that looked cool, a Russian sage.
Mm-hmm, those are
So I think I
Hardy.
put it in a really pretty place and,
they like
great,
hot sun.
great care. Yeah, it's in a hot place.
Mm-hmm.
But it is not gonna do anything
Well, she'll be
because
here on the
my
tail.
my dog dug it up.
Oh my goodness, Cooper.
I went outside to
no.
like give it a little look-see,
Yeah.
and there's like this empty hole.
Oh,
I'm like, God damn it, Cooper, you're a bad dog. And I felt bad, but not really. But I'm like, and then it's nowhere to be seen. I have no idea where the plant went. There's no evidence of the plant.
So in future, you're gonna have to get like those deer-resistant cage things around any new plant.
I don't know. Why is it that plant? Why wasn't it the lavender plant? I don't know. But
Wow,
yeah,
puppies, puppies. That's funny.
Well, I'm pretty sure he did it this morning while I was doing yoga because
Oh.
I just kind of leave the door ajar so we can go in and out. So he's not
So
doesn't
he
want to
was out there.
go to do yoga with me.
Well,
so I'm pretty sure.
I think we have Russian sage in the yard, and maybe I'll ask Mike. It might be an easy thing to start,
Oh.
and he can just give you a start if
Oh.
that's the case.
Okay. Yeah, and
I'll
I
ask him.
figured. So we're sending him to prison because of this.
Oh yeah,
He's going to Prison Paws. It's a dog training program here in Billings. I don't know if they do it in other
happens
places,
in other places, probably.
but the women's prison has a dog training program, and we already had it scheduled, so it's not like he was really going to jail. But he's going on Thursday morning, so that's
for 1 month.
I know.
Do they
Come
keep
back
the dog the whole time?
They do.
Do they have
it's
visitation?
It's a sleepaway camp.
Do they have visitation days?
No, but so we had to go through like a checklist on how to, because when we go back to pick him up, we actually have to go into like a little a room to get all the instruction. Basically.
Oh, like
how,
the report.
Right.
Probably
Yeah.
like a teacher conference.
Yeah, and there was many checklists, and we have to make sure that we wear our underwear when we go in. That's one of the things you have to wear, proper underwear.
Are they going to check that?
That's what I was wondering.
In case there's a strip
Guess
search.
I'll go get some new stuff.
Dog approved?
Prison approved.
I don't
That's
know.
hilarious.
Yeah, they've got quite a few
Well,
rules.
usually those things happen
You
because
can't wear-
someone has done something in the past that...
I guess no, like you can't have any ripped clothing. You can't have any clothes that have words on them or anything. Any T-shirts with any like pictures.
Well,
or
it
words.
could be like triggering or something for
Yeah.
some people.
Yeah, I
'Cause there's,
figure.
You know.
Yeah, they have to probably. They don't want any gang related whatever in there. I don't know.
I'm sure it's,
So
yeah.
Jim said he's pretty sure though that Cooper's probably going to come out with some tattoos.
I don't think so. Let's see.
But
We have, we had an interesting thing happen on Friday, but we can't really talk about it live. But
if you come in the store,
if
we'll
you're a
happy to
regular
talk
Friday
about it.
knitter, if you know, you know. And so,
It did involve a police officer.
right. And the
So.
person who was in the shop has been told he can't come in again.
Yeah. Okay,
So.
that's all we're going to say about that.
It was, it was crazy. But anyway,
But you had fun on your weekend.
I did have fun.
I really literally was thinking of you the whole day, like just making sure in my head that you were safe and survived.
I survived. I rode my bike up the Beartooth Pass with it was all up for 8.5 miles, and we could have kept going. It's like 55 miles or something all the way, but no.
And how did you make it up the hill?
Well, I have an e-bike, but I will tell you that my husband also has an e-bike, among other bikes.
Did he use his?
He rode his e-bike.
Oh, and how?
Although Mike informed me that before he had an e-bike, he rode from Red Lodge all the way up, 8 miles to the start, and then anyway.
Husbands always have to one up you.
People in my family. Anyway, but yeah, it was a really nice day, and the Beartooth Pass will be open to car and motorized traffic starting Memorial Day weekend this weekend. So they've got the pass, I think, pretty much cleared. They're still working on some stuff, and actually, the Montana Highway Department of Transportation has a YouTube channel, and there's some video of them clearing the pass.
So was there
they might have more followers
than
we
on
do.
the sides of the pass still?
As you went further up, there was, and then I think so. Last year was the catastrophic flooding in our region, and the Beartooth Pass was closed all after that flood. So I don't know where the flooding happened there. I'm assuming, but anyway. So there were some patching situations happening, and then they have these heavy duty wood, they were repairing some of the barriers.
Okay.
So you could see they're still working. I think they'll be working this week. Anyway, but yeah, it was riding uphill, and then the downhill was a little bit actually too thrilling for me. Yeah, because there's curves, there's mountain hairpin curvy things, and there's the barriers, and I was like, I could hit one of those rocks and flip, and off I would go. You'd never would have seen me again.
I know that was
really
probably what
I felt really exposed on a bike. I mean, anyway, but the it was fun, and the
were there very many other bikes?
There were bikes. There were some cyclists who had no motorized assistance.
So
they were on road bikes.
They couldn't have,
those guys were impressive.
So they
were fast.
No motorcycles.
No, although there was a little motorcycle. He must have
like a moped.
No, like a small motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
Mike's like, I don't know how that guy. Anyway, he was breaking the rules. But anyway, there were also a lot of hikers, groups of people. Some had dogs, and they were walking. Were walking up the pass. There were some runners also. That there is no e-assist on that.
All I can do is I'm just feeling my heart.
Oh my goodness.
Boom, boom,
They
boom,
were, and we saw them pretty far up on their way down. So I'm like, wow, that was impressive. So anyway,
okay.
And Mike said he'd never seen the people on foot before.
Oh, well, I think when you actually have it closed like that.
Well, I mean,
I feel
he has done over the years that before they opened to motorized traffic, he's done that several times. And he had just never seen so many people on foot.
I was looking.
So.
What are you wearing? I was wondering what you're wearing. If you had your stuff.
Oh, well, I'm wearing something you've seen many times before. It is a simple little sweater called the Quail sweater. It's a Rowan pattern. I think you can still get it, but I noticed I feel like they've used this basic shape for a lot of patterns. It works nice with a lot of different yarns, so
cute.
It's a good one.
Cute.
You're going to be wearing.
So I was gonna just talk this is a fun dress. I mean, I think I could wear it with sneakers and be pretty casual and a jean jacket.
Don't you have some white sneakers? Mm-hmm. That'd be cute.
But also, I think if it was a little chilly,
if you were going on a cruise to Iceland,
if it's a little chilly outside, you could pop on the super easy to make shoulder cozy from Churchmouse.
so pretty.
And that's a nice little layer. Yeah. So Churchmouse Shoulder Cozy pattern, size 13 needles, and any yarn you want to use.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Garter stitch in the round.
We used a little sparkle, which we don't have this yarn anymore, but we do have some pretty sparkles.
The shoulder cozy's nice. I always forget how nice it is. It's nice. I mean,
Well,
nice
you have to
wear.
bring that on the cruise to wear with that dress.
And then this, you can also do this. You know, make it a cowl. I don't know. Can you make it a snood?
I don't think. Please don't do that.
Come on, those are coming back. And then the other thing from Churchmouse is the airplane scarf. So a giant tube of mohair, knit on size 8 needles, and scrunch it down in your bag, and you have a pretty little...
Yes, ways to, why it's called the airplane scarf. 1, you can knit it on the airplane and you don't lose your spot when you fall asleep. 2, it scrunches up really nicely in your bag without taking up any extra space.
It's like air.
And 3, you get to wear it on the airplane when there's too much AC.
Right. So, yeah. You've got the family on the airplane right now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's possible. I can't check my app.
It could be early.
They're probably on the ground right now. The airplane is on the ground right now. It landed at 9:30.
In Seattle.
Yes, in Seattle.
But 9:30 Seattle time or 9:30 our time?
No, it was actually 8:30 Seattle time.
Oh, so 9:30 our time.
They're on the ground now. So I don't know.
And then they have to go through customs.
I didn't put my phone on focus, so you might get a text.
Oh,
so
okay.
that
Okay.
somebody dropped.
So we're referring to Maddie and James and 2 small children.
Yes, and so
who have traveled a
long
distance.
way. Yeah, Maddie said her parting text to me was, "Fingers crossed, this won't be the shittiest flight I've ever been on."
That was the
Yeah.
Singapore to Seattle leg? Or
No,
the
that was
first?
going to
Oh.
Singapore, but then I got a text. It just said, the boys were good. Julian slept half the time. On,
So like 4
on
hours.
The
Maddie,
1-year-old.
on
Slept
Maddie,
on her.
and Hayden only had a few tantrums. She says, not a relaxing flight.
Oh. Traveling with
So,
children, I'm sorry. It's
yeah,
not
I
that
know.
fun.
Okay, YouTube giveaway.
Okay, well, someone's keeping us on track here.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you subscribe to our YouTube channel and you comment, you are in the running for our weekly prize. And we're actually going to talk about some Round Mountain yarn, so we thought it would be appropriate to give away a skein of her alder fingering. This one's called Garnet, and this is in her, what she calls her geology dyeing process. So, the lucky winner for this skein of sock yarn is Shannon Larson.
Yay, Shannon!
And Shannon, this is actually a half skein, so it's about 190 yards. So,
Shorty socks,
Yep.
or throw it in something else.
yeah, it'd be really cute. And we'll show you in a minute some other colors it looks great in. So, congratulations, Shannon.
Yay, Shannon.
So, let's talk about what you're making.
Oh, I'm working on the Cozy Classic Raglan Light still.
Cute, but
Jessie
that's
Mae
the,
designs coming along.
The Emma's yarns, that's the
Super silky.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah, I like it. So,
Every
trying.
stitch counts. I had a sign up in the front of the store on our
our board
thing that said 1,000 yards begins with a single stitch. So it's a stitch by stitch.
Stitch by stitch.
You'll get your pattern. So what am I making? Actually, so I'm right in the middle of a knit collage knit along. So these are pretty
You got
fun.
kind of an advanced copy.
Yeah,
of the
I
pattern.
did get an advanced copy
yeah.
because I asked. So
because we were selling the
so
kits.
we've got the kits here. I'll give you some of them.
Pretty.
These are
Sparkly.
just little combinations of knit collage. Oh, we still have 4 of them. Wow. Okay. All right. So basically, I am making. It's called the Fay Fringe Bag, And it's just a really fun way to use up these fun textures. The fringes are pretty cool because actually what's going to happen is this is just the front panel. I'm making the other panel. And so what'll happen, it'll be like this, and then the fringes are actually what's going to tie the edges together.
Cool.
So it is really cool. We still have 4 kits, and I will be happy to kind of help you through the pattern right now. It's going, the knit along zooms and things are going.
So it's knit as a garter stitch, it looks like.
No, actually it's more of a linen stitch.
Oh.
And you just change colors
Okay.
every single time you,
Pretty.
So it's really cool. And some of these yarns, like the spun cloud, and then the
Some of them
middle
are actual
big one
fabrics.
are called the daisy chains, and they have sparkle. The daisy chain actually has flowers. You can really see it on this one.
Pretty.
And then
Yeah.
there is the wildflower sampler.
I like how you see you can see the little daisies popping through
I know.
there. That's cute.
I think I'm going to go through and
You
kind
can
of
pull them,
pull
rearrange
those
them.
through. But this is the little handle.
It's
so
cute.
I might put something through here just to sort of give it some, I'm not sure yet, but some stabilizing. But
This little fringy concept on the ends of things is nice. I'm doing that with a scrappy blanket, and I love it.
Yeah, it's a good way to don't
Just-
waste your yarn, and it just adds a pretty factor.
Super cute.
You don't have to weave
Okay.
anything in.
Yeah, you don't have to weave them in. It's fun. It'll be fun the way they have you tie that fringe to
I know. It's
put
really
it together.
cute. Yeah,
Cool.
and I mean they have the cotton strips too is part of the wildflower samplers that they have there. So
Nice. Okay, so we're closed on Memorial Day, Monday.
yep. So don't come in,
Hope everyone has a fun
But
long
open that
weekend.
Saturday.
but we're open
Regular
at our
open
regular
Saturday.
hours, 10 to 4. So
Tour de Fleur is coming up on the next Saturday.
So the
So
Tour
decorate
de
your
Fleur,
bikes.
Yep, it's a little bike. It's a bike. It's not really a race, right?
No,
it's
it's
just
just a
more
bike
of a
ride.
fun thing.
Right.
Just fun.
Becky is doing a little bit of a little thing that's going to go on the bike. It's going to go around one of the vertical bars, and so you
Cute.
know, I love the colors she picked. It's going to look perfect with
It'll be
our
great.
wheels. If
Yeah.
you look at our video last week, you can see our bike behind us. So yeah, that's really fun. Thanks
It's
for
fun
doing
to decorate
that, Becky.
bikes. Okay, we have a new yarn, sort of back to the Beartooth Pass.
It's really a new color.
We asked Western Sky Knits and Jolene of Two Sisters, who are both local dyers, to give us their interpretation of Beartooth Pass. And we've sold out of Western Sky Knits, but more's on the way, and that was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was absolutely gorgeous. But this
And then
is,
Jolene brought us this one, I think last week.
And
but after the video
I
last
feel
week,
like
we didn't
this
have
was
time.
sort of a challenge for her. She doesn't always do the speckles, but
No.
I would say probably doing the speckles.
Oh, it's hard.
That's
can't
kind of hard to
imagine.
do
Yeah.
on the little stripey
Yeah.
stuff.
So she kept it stripey and the speckles. Anyway, so I brought this, and I'll put together a reel or something or a slidey thing for socials. But I brought this in my fanny pack. I kept stopping, taking pictures.
I'm still like trying to figure out how they dye these.
I know. Yeah.
Because you
but-
have to dye like a long strand. Like I
You
just
got to do some math, I think, to
yeah,
plan
but
it out.
I picture like this giant room with all these different vats of color.
I
And
know, it's great.
Yeah.
So, anyway, all the colors are there, and Beartooth
Yeah,
Pass.
it
so
really does look like the
what a
photos.
nice souvenir for all of us who
Yeah, not just
live
us,
here.
but maybe if you're traveling
If you
to
have-
the park.
And then if you're not local and you're watching, you're like, what's Beartooth Pass?
Maybe you need to take one of those because I feel like you need something to commemorate your trip on the Beartooth Pass. So when
Maybe.
you're
Yeah.
80, you'll have a remembrance.
No, and you don't have to do socks with these things either.
Heck,
They
you don't
even
have to
have
do
sock weight yarn.
anything with these.
You can just look at it
Just
and
hang it
remember.
from your window.
A sock hat. I do like the sock hat hat. I think it's a nice.
I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a
nice
great
weight.
one for that, and like
Yeah.
the one like your hubby likes.
Yep, it's a great weight. So anyway, Beartooth Pass. We have we don't have a ton, but we do have it available,
We have plenty.
and we love it. She did a really really nice job. And that is, I'm going to say exclusive to the Yarn Bar.
I'm going to say that
is,
too.
A local, she lives right here in Billings. So it's really, we're lucky.
Up on the website as we speak.
Yeah, and so Beartooth Pass is one of those iconic kind of mountain highways. I think Charles Kuralt back in the day was
Called it America's Most Beautiful Highway.
America's Most Beautiful.
Oh.
It was a Native American, was a path through Native Americans, miners, kind of, and then in the 30s it was a WPA works project to actually construct the highway so cars can go on it.
Okay, so I'm just staring.
I read the little thing.
I'm just staring at you while you're talking, and I'm like, I remember she's got some new frames.
Oh.
I love her new frames. Well, I think it's a big deal for us people that have to wear glasses.
Glasses,
It's a big deal to pick out a pair that, is going to represent you for the next few years.
Yeah. Anyway, I like them. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All righty. Beartooth
So,
Pass. Okay.
all right.
Fave Fringe. We talked about those. What else? New. Back
Okay.
in stock.
Things some of you have seen and some of you haven't. So when I don't know if it was right when we opened the shop, but
Not right away.
Cohana is a Japanese company. It's sort of a
Crafts people.
crafts
see.
artisans, kind of a workshop co-op or something similar to that. Different artists working together, and they are creating these really beautiful tools. So Becky is showing you all the colors of the magnetic spool. So where's the spool? You can turn it upside down.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. It's a good
Magic.
it's
magnet.
like going to get a blizzard at the
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
at the DQ. Make sure it doesn't come out. But so there's a magnetic quality to this clay. So there's not a magnet in it. It's just part of
It's
the
magnetic
clay.
clay.
So it's pretty cool. It holds all these little gadgets, which would be nice to sit on a desk or next to your knitting.
It's really nice for any maker.
And then they also make these really sweet little. You've got one, Rima. Oh yeah,
I do.
These little mini scissors. And so also, I was reading about the tassels, and there is a specific studio that creates these silk thread tassels, and they've been doing that for centuries.
I'm trying to figure out how to get
And
it.
so you would see these kind of tassels on many
neat.
other craft type things that that they
Wouldn't
would
that
have.
be pretty to get those and put around a sweater or
And
something?
they come with their own little leather.
I'm trying to get it to
holster.
focus.
It's hard. They're teeny tiny.
Yeah,
they're super
teeny,
cute.
but they're perfect.
Yeah.
You could take these on an airplane,
Yeah.
no problem. I don't think
They're-
anyone would be worried about
Look at
that.
me trying to get to
they're
focus.
Even a
adorable.
child could
They're adorable. So,
touch that.
so these are back in stock. They just kind of went away, and now they're back.
Yep.
Yay!
Yeah. So those are
Nice.
up on the
A
website.
really
too,
nice
so,
gift.
Yeah, they really are.
Okay.
Okay. We've got
another great
some
little
fun things
gifty
we're
item.
doing around here.
So this.
Here, let me take this.
Okay, you grab the pattern.
I'm gonna
This
take the
beautiful
plastic off.
bundle of all natural
It looks good.
wool and silk is a Noro.
Yeah,
What's it
they're
called?
gorgeous. Haunui silk is what it is.
Akora
Well, the scarf is called, I'm not sure how to pronounce it,
Should
Akaroa scarf. So it's beautiful. It's sort of a color block thing. It has some cables, but the yarn itself is called Noro Haunui silk, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's all
their wool
yeah.
and 35%
and
silk.
it's natural. There's no
dyes.
unnatural
Shows.
dyes. So it's all has to do with
So
the shape.
the light is the silk, and then the dark is the color of the sheep.
And it is a New Zealand wool
It's
too that they
specific. Noro has
Yeah.
somehow claimed the herd.
I see it right. Claimed the herd.
And there's no inbreeding, blah blah blah. It's super soft.
Yeah.
And so
And we just thought you
gorgeous.
guys would enjoy it. I mean, who wouldn't enjoy wearing this around their neck?
Wear it. Thinking ahead to gift giving. It is beautiful. Wear it for yourself or a smaller summer project just to have going.
I know. I do
for
think
your
it's
drives up
gorgeous.
and down Beartooth Pass.
And I'm, as much as I love the look of all of the hand-dyed shawls and stuff like that, I am definitely more in a actual scarf. Like I'm on the scarf team, like a rectangular scarf team. If I'm going to wear a scarf outside in the winter, I'm gonna wear something like this. Then I'm not going to be on like a shawl.
Okay.
So that's me.
Yeah.
Although I really like to knit the shawls.
But and also, I mean, gender neutral.
Oh yeah,
Make one and then think about who deserves it.
Well, here's the thing. I remember reading about knitting for men is they like things that are really soft, click. They like things that are neutral, click. And they like patterns that are simple, click. Yeah. So it's really a great project for anyone.
Well, there's definitely cables
Yeah, but
in
still,
here.
essentially, it's a simple shape.
Yeah. Nice. Love it.
Okay, so a company that we discovered, before we opened the shop, remember? Round Mountain, we were just smitten by their colors. The way she dyes is incredible. Her name is Monica, and everything that she dyes, generally speaking, is based on nature. So, and she dyes in different ways. We have a lot of her geology yarn. She has ichthyology yarn. She has bugs. She's got, the way she is inspired by things in nature. So a lot of the stuff like this is
we got new
more
colors,
of a
right?
gemstone. Yep, we have new colors. Some of you may not have seen this, but this is a brand new color. It's called Red Sea Urchin. And sometimes she does what's called a fan club.
Why is there an octopus on there?
That's on the regular label.
That's not a Red Sea urchin?
No, but that's what she has on her like sea creature labels.
Oh,
This is
okay.
So but she's inspired.
It's the aquatic collection.
Right.
I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Right. So so she takes a photo and then she interprets it many ways. And with Round Mountain, she has a fan club. You can actually join her fan club on Facebook, and they help to choose the colors for the following month. So, but we just got a color in that's been super popular. This was going to fall into the mammalian world. This is called Australian Shepherd.
Woof.
And let me tell you what, you guys, it's popular.
Yeah.
People want it. I'm actually staring at an Australian Shepherd as we are looking at it because I have a sticker of Zeke on the back of my phone.
Oh, funny. Yeah.
But,
well,
yeah.
They're nice dogs.
Right.
But didn't an Australian Shepherd win at Westminster Dog Show this year?
That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what that gal was talking about. That was her dogs. Her dogs in there.
Yeah.
So we also have some really fun colors that are kind of rainbow inspired. We've got a few of those. These are all, but seriously, her colors. And we do have a few. Wait, I bet we only have this one left.
It's fine.
So,
do we only have one of those?
I think so. But
okay, well, we'll reorder.
We know we can get more. So
this one's pretty.
I love that one.
Rufous-tailed hummingbird. Yep.
And then we have this one, which I think actually looks good with this. This one's called Jumping Spider. But it does have kind of elements of this together. You could similar colors. And that one is called
Rainbow Shield Bug.
Yep, so that's actually a bug.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
So all of these are on the website.
And then here you go, just for socks. The planned pooling ones, you don't have to do planned pooling. You can just knit.
Yeah, you can just knit. They'll kind of look like a nice
patterns.
Dash kind of. Yeah, it's
love
really
it.
cute. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Okay, well, hope everyone has a fun weekend that kicks off the summer. Oh, do we have more to talk
we
about?
have just a couple things. So,
but still, I hope you have a fun weekend kicking off your summer.
We want you to have a fun weekend. So we will be quick, but we carry some unique DK cotton, and it's really fun kind of striping. And a pattern was just released using this yarn. It's called Love Struck, and I really think that's really fun. The long back, it looks great.
Here's the designer.
Yeah, that's the designer. And I can't pronounce his name. I'm so very sorry. But I do think
knit or crochet?
This is knit, and actually it's knit in pieces, and I think that is how you're going to maintain the same colors all around.
Oh,
So you'll
okay.
want to start at the same place in your.
And is it one colorway that does that, or
Yes.
is it two colorways?
So this colorway is, I think it's this
well,
one.
but any of these would do
Oh
it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
Mm-hmm.
a colorway, and you're going to get the stripes.
Right, exactly. So it's called Love Struck, and it was just released on Friday.
But yes,
So-
okay, it is pieced. Well, I don't know, top down.
No,
you don't
it
have to-
is. I read the
The whole
pattern.
thing is pieced.
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. So
Cool.
yeah. So that way you'll maintain your striping.
I'm just saying you wouldn't necessarily have to piece at the beginning for raglan.
Well, yeah, but I'm obviously the way the pattern's written, you'd have to rewrite it.
Okay.
If you're ready to do that, Sue, and then the one last thing we wanted to debut.
Oh my goodness.
This is
so cute.
the Lemon Twist pullover, and it is the 4-day knit-along from Marie Green. So this is the pattern is not. You can pre-order the pattern right now. Our friend Lee Bayless, she knit this for us
Thanks,
in
Lee.
like record time.
She really was quick.
Yeah, and it's out of the Hempathy from Elspeth LeBeau.
It is written for vegetable-based yarn, vegetable plant-based fiber. So, but when we have lots of options.
We do. We've got this right here. We've got Mojave cotton. This we did see one knit out of this
It's in
particular
progress, yeah.
Sabri. It's gorgeous. So it's not too late to sign up with us too, because we're going to have some really cute little lemon stitch markers that are made by a local jewelry maker, Fife Creative. So that will be for anybody that signs up with us. So
So it's cute.
It is cute. These cute little
leafy
leaves on
detail.
there, and
Yeah, top down. And it's Marie Green's 6th annual 4-day knit-along.
Yep. So you can actually
July.
purchase that right on Ravelry, and so I really look forward to seeing what everybody's going to be doing with all these wonderful ideas. So we'll see you next.
No, we're not going to be here next Tuesday.
Oh wait, yeah, that's just me saying that. It's a habit.
We're not. We're taking a video break next week.
Yeah.
But we're still, the shop will be open as regular hours on Tuesday.
Yep.
But no video.
Right.
So.
Okay, maybe you'll do a live during the day sometime. So anyway, we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Alrighty. Have a great
All right,
weekend.
see you
Long
later.
weekend. Happy Tuesday.